Guys, welcome to the channel, JJ Evil. And today's video I'm basically going to talk about what's been the update with the car. And today is day number 4 after the car got tuned. And alright, so basically story time. Everything started when I went to CLM to pick up some C85 so we can get a much accurate tune on the dyno as far as content, you know, as close as C85 as possible. So I went and pick up the can costs around 75 bucks from there. And I'm pretty sure I could have gotten for a lot cheaper if I went to order from either another spot or the website itself. It was VP or something, I can't recall. I posted on the video though. What else? Alright, so after that I went back home. Though I picked it up on Monday. My tune day was on a Wednesday. I took off from work to go get it tuned. So I got over there early in the morning. And then from there on, the tuning started around 1 p.m. because my tuner wasn't available during that time. So long story short, he started it or whatever. Me personally, I was really debating on running E85 for the longest. I know by now, the way I feel, I think I should have run it from since the first day I got the car. But I was really debating on running the car in the 85 due to the fact that here in Jersey, North Jersey, where I live, we don't have that many gas stations that have the 85. So far, there's only as far as I know, there's only 2 gas stations that has the 85 for sale. That will be the gas station by North Airport, and the other gas station will be by Livingston, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that was my biggest holdup on running the 85, and also the fact that a lot of people have been mentioning, oh, when you're running 85, you mess up your fuel injectors, you mess up your fuel pump, it'll mess up your fuel lines or whatever. So I was kind of anti E85 due to that, and a lot of people saying. But then I started realizing the pros of running E85. So first of all, will be the engine will run a lot cooler. You know, the combustion temperature of that fuel is a lot low than regular gas. The chances of knocking are pretty close to minimum, and it is low. It's crazy low. What else? Burns a lot cleaner. The car doesn't smell like gasoline, and also add the fact that I don't have any cats. I don't have any rest in it. It pretty much 3-inch all the way from the turbo to the back. So on 93 on my regular tune, you'll smell the gas. You know, when you go driving for an hour and a half, you'll start smelling it. So on the 85, you can't compare it. Those who run the 85, you'll know. But if you don't, I suggest you may want to look into it, running the 85 on your car, especially in Evo. What else? You can run more timing. You can run more boost, and it will be a lot safer for the engine when you're running on the 85. And another thing is, if you are doing the 85, if you are considering, you must have flex fuel right here on first. That will be your first thing. Flex fuel. Do not run the 85 on dual map. I mean, it's doable. You can do it, but it's a lot more of a pain in the butt when you try to do that. It's a lot. The car, I don't know, in my opinion, my tuner, the way he made it, it runs a lot more smoother on E85. That's for sure. There's no question about it. The car feels totally different. The way it pulls, it spools a lot faster. Car feels a lot smoother. Believe it or not, I don't know, it may be me, I may be wrong or whatever, but the exhaust sound a lot different. I don't know, to me it sounds like so much quieter, more solid in my opinion. But I don't know, that's, you can, if you got a different opinion, go ahead. I mean, you can type it in on the comments and I'll listen to it, I'll read it. And then long story short, I bought my flex fuel kit from Need for Speed Performance up in New York. They actually had a deal for Black Friday, so I copped that deal for a lot cheaper than they usually go for. I'm gonna add the link on the description if you want to look into that kit. It's straightforward. I mean, I posted another video where you can see how simple it is, and if you have any questions, you can ask me. But it's pretty simple. You know, if you got some knowledge on and you know how to work the tools, it will be easy, pretty easy. So that was my really main first step. Besides you know your regular maintenance, you do an oil change before you start running the 85 or whatever. Your plugs, that should be you know, like everybody knows what you should do before you get your car in the dyno. But me personally, those flex fuel kit, it was the C85, of course, so you can drive it over there. Regular maintenance before I get on the dyno. I did had a compression test done before the day of the dyno. So I know all the cylinders were running 100%, so I don't go there guessing on the dyno. And that's it. Pretty much your tuner will work that magic. My first numbers on 93 were somewhere around, let me see, 454. That's what we dialed on. With my current setup, and we dial on E85, we dial 550. Go back. 550 horsepower on the 85. That's what we dialed. And what can I say? I'm super happy with the numbers. When I originally bought the car, my goal was reach 500 horsepower. I mean, that was my big number. I said to myself, I said, you know what? It's probably gonna take some years, but it's gonna be my go-to goal, and that's it. Man, my tuner, he worked the magic, and he went beyond and above. That was the numbers that we got. As I mentioned earlier, this is where I mounted my E85 gauge, so I can see the content of the E85 up here. Let's say, where's my key? Right here. Alright, so you can take a look. So this is what I got right now. So out of the E85, this is what we can see, and that I got it from the pump at Newark Airport. This is what I got. And of course, this is my AFR gauge, and this is my boost gauge. So far, this is what I got. Nothing crazy. I would definitely love to have an oil pressure gauge in the future. Though I consider that would be like a main thing to do. And I also have fuel gauge right on top of the rail. I can actually, you know what? Let me actually record it. Yeah, why not? It's raining a little bit. figure I do it anyways. There it goes. This is it, guys. So this is it. This is my setup. This is my map catch can. Precision 5858 turbo. Like I said, V-band, and it goes from there 3-inch all the way to the tips. Radium, fuel rail, pulse dump, fuel pulse damper. There you go. That's the name I always get wrong. That's my fuel gauge right there. This is my 4-inch intake. Go fast bits. Flow valve is right now currently running fully recirculated. I have this brand new, of course, and I also have a twin disc XD clutch with a lightweight flywheel, and I have what else from the top of my head, something else that you can see. Oh, of course, cheaply built, and 1300 IDs injectors. I have a Wallbore 450 fuel pump. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really nothing crazy. Some of the things that I have is not really necessary for you to reach that number. I mean, let's say, what else? What can I say? For instance, you don't need this to make that power. I paid $450 for that. You don't need the fuel rail. It looks a lot better. You probably flows a lot better, but it's not really necessary, like a must. I'm pretty sure you may, I know, nah, that's a fact. I'm pretty sure you can reach that number with another turbo setup, probably a bigger turbo or another stock frame turbo. What else? Other than that, this is it. That's pretty much my build. This is pretty much my Evo, and hopefully I can start doing others people projects. You know, like shoot it, record it, check out their stories and all that. This is actually the main purpose of my channel. So this is it, and I will catch you next time.